Welcome to Noteboom Podcasts. We're here to help you learn more about your Mac, your iPad, your iPhone, as well as your Apple Watch and Apple TV. We do this by providing tips and lessons from various tutorials available on noteboomtutorials.com. Let's get started and take a look at this episode's tip or lesson. In this video, we're going to take a look at how we can take a burst of photos with the camera app on the iPhone. We're also going to look at how we can select and favorite photos out of that burst of photos. Let's go to my iPhone. So I'm in my camera app, and right now I have my video frozen. So it's just going to look like a still photo right now. We can see that we have someone here kite surfing. What I want to do is I want to catch that perfect moment when he's maybe up in the air or turning a corner. We can easily do that when we shoot a burst of photos. We know that we have to tap on the shutter button to shoot a single photo, but if we tap and hold on the shutter button, what we do is we take a burst of photos. The longer we hold that button, the more photos we're going to take. So now I'm going to start the video, and I'm going to shoot a series of burst of photos here to try to catch that perfect shot. Let's start the video. We can see that he's kite surfing here, and I want to catch that perfect shot. So now what I do is I tap and hold on the shutter button, and when I do that, watch above the shutter button. You're going to see it count up. These are the number of photos it's taking as I'm holding down the shutter button. I tap and hold, and now it took some more photos. Let's do it again. Tap and hold. So all I have to do is just tap and hold, and then it takes a burst of photos. So I've probably taken about 100 photos here. Let's go and review those to see how we can edit them. I tap on the thumbnail, and if we look up at the top, you're going to see it says burst, 42 photos. So this burst here has 42 photos in it. I swipe over to the right. This burst here has 27 photos in it. Swipe over to the right again. This burst here has 19 photos in it, and I swipe over to the right. This burst here has 12 photos in it. So now what I need to do is I need to go and select and favorite photos out of these bursts. I don't want to keep all of these photos. That is taking up a lot of space. There's probably a few favorites in here that I want to keep. So how do we go and select and favorite photos and then delete all of the rest? Well, what we need to do is we need to tap on Select down at the bottom. I tap on it. And now what I can do is I can select my favorite photos out of this burst of 12 photos. You're going to see we have a film strip across the bottom. I just swipe over, and I can see all of the photos in that burst. So let's go and keep this one here. All I have to do now is just tap on the photo, and you're going to see we have a blue check mark here. So now when I'm finished, I tap on Done. And then it asks me if I want to keep all of my photos or just keep only the one favorite. So I'm going to keep the one favorite. I tap on Keep Only One Favorite. And now I've just deleted 11 photos. I found my favorite photo out of that burst. Let's go and do that again. I'm going to swipe over to the left. We have 19 photos in this burst. So let's go and select some photos. I tap on Select. We have our film strip. You're also going to notice that we have a gray dot here. The gray dot tells me that this is the key photo. So when I'm looking at this burst, this is the photo that I see. So now what I want to do is I want to swipe over to the left and see if there is a better photo. I just keep swiping over. And actually, there's really nothing that stands out here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to delete this whole burst. So now what I do is I tap on Cancel, and then I tap on the trash can. And let's delete all 19 photos. Let's go to the next one here. I tap on Select, and I just scroll through here until I find the photos that I want to keep. And we can select more than one photo. So let's just scroll through here. Oh, he's catching some air there. So let's go with this one here. We can see we have the blue check mark. And let's go with this one here. I tap on it, and now I have 2 photos selected. So now when I tap on Done, it's going to ask me, do I want to keep everything or only the 2 photos? So I'm going to keep only the 2 photos, the 2 favorites. I think I have one more burst here where I have him catching some air. So let's swipe over to the left. And now we can see that this burst here has 42 photos in it. So now what I do is I go down to Select one more time. And now I can select from those 42 photos. So now let's go and see where he catches some air here. There we go. We'll keep going. Let's go to the beginning. So let's go with this photo here. We're going to select a few of these. And we'll get them right by the windsurfer there. Well, we'll keep going here a little bit further. I like this one. And we'll keep going. And we'll get him just as he lands. And I favorite that one. So I've favorited 3 photos so far. Let's make sure there are no other ones here. So I think I found all of the photos I want to favorite. So now all I need to do, well, we'll go with this one here. We'll go with one more. Now all I need to do is just tap on Done in the upper right-hand corner. And now I keep only the 4 favorites. And now when we scroll through my photos here, you're going to see I no longer have any bursts. But I do have my favorite photos that I kept. So that's how we work with bursts of photos in the camera app. All we have to do is just hold down the shutter and it'll take a burst of photos. We'll want to make sure that we go through and select favorites out of that burst of photos because it does take up quite a bit of space. To do that, you go into edit mode and then you tap on select. Just go through the photos you want to favorite, just tap on the photos you want to favorite, and then when you tap on done, the camera app will ask you if you want to keep all of the photos or just your favorites. So that's how we work with bursts of photos on the iPhone. Well, I hope you found this episode helpful. Look for more tips and lessons in future episodes. And of course, thanks for listening. This is Dan signing off.